The city is actually cool, it's calm, it's really nice. It doesn't give me Lagos vibes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Adewale Oluyale, and if you're new here, I film on love, marriage, and how to make it work by God. But today, I am going to be talking about the things that I observed since I moved to Sweden. Yeah, so I relocated to Sweden like not long ago. I'm a Nigerian living in Sweden, Stockholm to be precise, and let's just say I've observed a few things. So let's get right into it. The thing is, when I knew I was going to be staying in Sweden, I more like, when I say, consumed a lot of things that I saw online about Sweden, checked YouTube videos, Googled, and everything. So when I came to Sweden, I wasn't really shocked what I or I wasn't really taken aback as to what I saw in Sweden. Although I would say that some things I was impressed, and some other things I was like disappointed. So just be going right into it. So when I first landed in Stockholm, right? I landed at Arlanda Airport. When I landed in Stockholm, the cold that greeted me there. I'm that kind of person that doesn't like cold. Yeah, had very little tolerance to cold. So it was really cold. At least it was cold for me, but we are still in fall, right? So it wasn't even like there was winter or anything, but it was cold for me based on where I was coming from, Nigeria. So yeah, it was cold, but it's not like I was shocked by the cold, because I've learned that it's a cold place, very cold. Sometimes the temperatures get to minus and all that. So I knew it was going to be cold, but since I haven't experienced such cold, of course it will still come like, this is really cold. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I experienced, that I noticed as soon as I landed. Then again, one thing that I was really impressed about, the fact that sweets are beautiful. My goodness, these people are so fine. Mind you, they are very white. You know, like canned kind of white, like they are really white. These are the people that you call Oibo Pepe. But they're really fine. Like, no, seriously, they're fine. Their women are so beautiful. I just look at them like, these people are fine. Like, so yeah, that's something that I was really impressed about. They're fine, they're fashionable, they make up and all that. Even the ones that don't make up, that they just look fine. Generally, at least people have come across it. They actually look very fine. They're actually very polite. Yes, they are polite. So that leads me to what I was disappointed about when I came. I had this notion, at least from what I read and all that, that sweets, like 90% of sweets, if not more, they understand English, they speak English fluently and all that stuff. But I think I was a little bit disappointed when I came, because I don't think it's so true. Even though they understand English, they can't even really speak it like that. And I was under the impression that, oh, these people actually speak English fluently. And for me as a Nigerian, the way I speak, they find it difficult to actually like get me. So now I understand why people like change their accent when they travel abroad, at least when Africans travel abroad. Because to be honest, it's as if when we are in Nigeria, when Igbo people come to us in our place, so we change our accent for them. When we come to their own place, so we change our accent for them. So basically, that's the dilemma that I found myself. Because I found out that if I speak like as I'm speaking now, like a Nigerian, I don't really get what I'm saying. So I have to like start to change my accent to fit theirs. You get so so that's one thing. I was disappointed about that, because I actually thought they were very like fluent in English and all that stuff, but that wasn't really, well, that isn't really the case. Another thing that I think I was surprised about, that I never saw online, or like I didn't really see that. Sweets love salt. My goodness. Hey God. I was craving popcorn the other day, and I called my husband to like, oh, or when we shall talked on the phone, I don't know who called who now. I told him to like give me popcorn. It was kind of like, I just wanted popcorn, right? He bought me one big pack of popcorn. Hey, Chineke God. I carry popcorn in my mouth. Salt. When I say salt, salt. Though Nigerian popcorn is usually sugary. When they want to add salt, they add both sugar and salt, right? But this one it was pure salt. There was no sugar, no tiny quantity of sugar, like a kilo day. Like okay, that one. Cashew nuts, packed cashew nuts. I can bet you that that cashew nut makes sense. Really sweet, really nice. But guy, they wanted to kill me with salt. It was salty. Hey, Chineke. Then when it shot the other day, the bakery section, I was just smelling baked product and all that. So I was just smelling baked product and all that. So I wanted to like have some. A lot of their snacks, apart from donuts and croissant. I don't know any other snack that I can recognize there like that. So I just wanted because the baked, that smelling of baked products. It was entering my nose. I need to get some. I said, how got the one that I got? Two different ones because they sell it in a way that they group it for a certain amount. But when you buy one of it, the price becomes higher. So you'd want to like buy like how they've made it right. So I bought two different ones for I think 12 point something kronas. Yeah, so that's how I started to get home. God, the smell and the taste don't correlate. Salt, like there was no single sugar, it was just salt. The second one, I even managed to like taste sugar inside, not because there was sugar inside the thing, but because of the raisin that they used. I think the fruit that's raisin that they used. Like why do you like salt like this? Salt, my dear. So that's the thing, like it's like they like salt very, very well in Sweden. So that's one thing that I've actually noticed in Sweden. They like salt a lot. So let's see. What else have I noticed in Sweden since I came? Like I said, like there was nothing really surprising. Of course, Sweden is at least where I am, is very neat. The neighborhood is calm, quiet. Everybody minds their business. I don't really know my neighbor apart from the Nigerian lady that I have in where I stay. I don't really know anybody. Like you'd hardly. I don't even come out like that, right? So I don't even know people. Everybody enters their house and stuff like that. Nobody really cares about anybody. That kind of stuff. That's their kind of life. So I think another thing I noticed that their transportation system, at least where I am, because I hear that some other places that are not necessarily like the town, the cities are not really the transportation system is not really as good. But in Stockholm, it's actually very brilliant. My goodness, you can actually time the train and it doesn't miss. Like God, God no. Like you can time the train and it doesn't miss. Like you just be looking at it from the phone. If it tells you from the train station it's gonna come in 6 minutes, it's gonna come in 6 minutes, it's not gonna miss. And that's really impressive. I loved it. I love it. You get like it's really impressive. So I've only taken their bus once, but since I came here I've been taking trains and it's been good. The other day though, I don't know what happened. We were delayed. The train stopped right on the tracks when we just like few minutes after we started our journey, just stopped on the track. I don't know. They were speaking Swedish, so we didn't really know exactly what was going on. I think they stopped like almost 15-20 minutes. I don't know what happened, but as it continued the journey, and there were some police guys. I don't know whether there was an accident or some traffic situation, but I don't know. So yeah, that's the only time I've experienced that train stopped without anybody coming down. We were delayed for like a number of minutes or a couple of minutes. Yeah. Hmm. Pepper has got to be the most expensive thing in Sweden because I'm not understanding. You know that long pepper that in Nigeria we call is it tatashe now? The long one, I don't know. The long one that you use for that if you want to make your stew very reddish or your jollof rice and all that. You know that long pepper, right? Hey God. One stick of that is like 5 kronos. So I would say that's like 50 cents in if I want to change it to dollars now or something like just one, like one. Because the day I went to the store, I wanted to cook moi moi, like based on who I be. I just packed the pepper. I didn't know that it was, they priced it for just like price like one, like when I saw the price, like almost I'm going to reduce it. So I bought five for like $2 or so, or 2 point something dollars. My dear, such is life. That's why I saw it that day. And I don't know, pepper is expensive. And a lot of things are expensive in Sweden, but pepper, like pepper, what happened to pepper? Some things are very cheap. Some things are not like very cheap, but compared to how other things are expensive, you think that some things are going to be expensive, but at some point they turn out cheap. Like I bought pork the other time and chicken, and they were relatively, not because they were cheap, but at least if you compare it to pepper that is one for five kronos, you feel like okay, the chicken is actually cheap or the pork is actually cheap. So that's that. I think their fruits are okay. Fruits okay. I can't say cheap, but you're not really cheap here. So yeah. So in Sweden, when you come as a migrant in Sweden, you need to have you need to register for your like what the Americans call social security number. Yeah, you get. So you have to register that because like they would see if you're in Sweden and you don't have that, you don't exist, you're not a human being, they don't know you, nobody knows you and stuff like that. So that's another thing again. You have to do that. So yeah. Well, as it is now, of course I have to learn Swedish. Have to. I'm learning a little bit. Like hey, hey is hello, hello. That's like goodbye, tack. That's like thank you. So yeah, so I think I'll make another video to see how I'm progressing. So if I'm speaking a little Swedish in my videos now, don't mind me. I'm just trying to show off. Yeah, right. So I think that's a bit of the things that I've observed in Sweden. It's been amazing. The city is actually cool, it's calm, it's really nice. It doesn't give me Lagos vibes. I'm not hearing ping ping ping, move, hey, oh yeah, where, this one, nah. It's actually very calm and all that stuff. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been cool, although I've been majorly indoors and stuff. So yeah, so that's all I've got for you for today. So before you leave, have you liked? Have you subscribed? Have you shared with other people who want to know a little bit about Sweden? Yeah, if you have, thank you. If you have not, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you very much. I remain sincerely Ruth Adewale Oluyale. Bye.